Hey guys, welcome back. We hit 500 subs, which is amazing, and we had a little bit of rain here, so it's time to do the 500 sub garage upgrade. And we got a lathe upgrade, and I'm going to do a couple other things. I missed the 450 sub upgrade. I started making a video and just been so busy that I never got that thing finished, but I did do a few things. So we're going to go in the garage and work on those things, and I'll show you some of the other stuff that I did for the 450. So the first thing we'll go over is one of the projects we're going to do today, and I'll flip this around. As you can see here, coming into the garage is kind of dark, and when it's dark outside, when the wife's car is in here, it's kind of hard to see where I'm walking until I get over to the front of the garage door and this light comes on. So my project is to get some light back here that will come on when we come in the garage. All right, we got our light put up. Now let's get the breaker turned back on and hopefully everything works. Oh, light came on. All right, this is the other project. So I bought a ER32 collet for the lathe, which is for another project that I'm working on. It comes with this case and has a bunch of collets in it. Now, I got this from littlemachineshop.com, and it didn't have all the sizes in it. I had to order the sizes it was missing, but fortunately it has a spot for all the sizes in the case. So if you look here, you can see them all there. And I have the collet here in the machine. I took the chuck off, and it has a Morse 3 taper on it. And the way that this goes in here is you have to put a bolt through the head, and that's what holds it. Find the right wrench here. Now, it doesn't take a ton of force on that to hold it in because the taper does hold it, but the only thing I didn't do is you can order a 6.5 inch long bolt, and I didn't do that. So I have a 6 inch that threads in a little bit, but it's not quite long enough. So I have a 7 inch bolt that I use to get it out. But so this is the bolt. It threads in there, has a washer on it, and that's what holds it in with this taper. Now this thing is nice because instead of like with your regular chuck, it grabs it all the way around. Here's the regular chuck. So you only get 3 points of contact, and if you have something thin like what I'm trying to do, it crushes it. Where the ER32 collet grabs it all the way around, so you have very little space where it's not touching. and it clamps down nice and tight. And the way these go together is it pops in this cap. You want to make sure that it stays in there, and then this goes on here. Then you can put your piece in and tighten it down. I'll put this back in and I'll show you what I've been working on. I have here a deprimed 3030 casing that I want to drill a hole in the back, and that's why I have the collet for that. So this just will slide in, and then it comes with this spanner wrench that goes on there. Tighten that down a little bit, and then we'll give her a little snug. So now this will hold that from spinning and deforming. Now we can drill our hole. I'll move this out of the way. Then we take our wrenches, loosen her up, and we did not deform the casing at all or nothing like that. This is for a project that I'm working on. There'll be a video on it in, I don't know when, in a little while. Might be another month or two. These E32 Collets work really well. You can use it on bar stock or whatever, and it gives you a really good holding pressure on your stock. And or you can even use put drill bits in them, kind of like you would with a regular chuck if you're trying to do something a little oddball or whatever. But the little machine shop lathe, it's benchtop, it's not real big, but having these collets really helps out a lot. And then I had a project for one of my coworkers. I'll show you a little video clip of that here. And that was kind of at the capacity of what this thing could do. That weld on the drive shaft was very hard, and this thing, I could see, stuff flexing and stuff, so it was a little too much, but I got it done, I got it cleaned up, and he was happy with it. So having this sitting in the shop has been a good thing. We got to 450 subs. I started making a video, started doing a few things, and just had so much going on that I never finished it. I never did nothing with it. So I just waited to this one and figured I'd just highlight a couple of the things that I did here in the garage. So first thing is this wall. This wall was kind of a collect-all of storage and junk, and it's supposed to be a master bath. Well, Wife found a jacuzzi tub that she likes, and in order for me to finish the wall, we had to get the tub in there first because our door from our bedroom is not very wide. And so I got the wall built, got some shelving put up, and a workbench that, like every typical workbench I have, turns into a mess. But we got that done. And then over here on the other side of the garage, where I do a lot of welding and grinding and all of that, I put up some sheet metal. It's the corrugated stuff from Menards. I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty thin. It bends and dents super easy. It was a struggle getting it up, and I'm really not very confident that it won't get dented and stuff. If I was going to do this again, I'd go to the lumberyard and order it from a metal roofing company. Like around here we have metal sales where you can get this stuff made. I just was not patient and wanted to get it up there. So my goal is that this will have lesser chances of possibly a fire or whatever when I'm grinding and welding and plasma cutting and stuff out here. So that was kind of my thought behind that. I got a shelving unit put up back there to hold a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of stuff cleaned out of here and put into my storage trailer. That I did get some work done to that, but that's outside and it's raining a little bit. So anyways, been really super busy. Have a friend that's building a house that I've been helping a lot with when I can. And as you've seen, I'm working on a couple of projects. I got one project in boxes sitting here that I've had for a couple of months that I'd really like to get opened up and start messing with, but that's going to be later this fall. And then the shell casings, been working on that. I'm hoping soon to get that rolling. With having 500 subs now, it gives me the opportunity to try to expand the channel. So now you can either become a channel member, and that has 2 levels to it. As I'm working on projects, my thought process is I'll just do some short videos and throw them on there so you can kind of get a sneak peek as to what's coming down the pipeline. And there's the super thanks section, whatever, that, you know, if there's something that you feel that was really useful, that, you know, helps you out, whatever, gives you an idea on your projects, you know, you can always hit that too.